Oh, this is different. Okay. Very, very different. Wow. Hey, Tesla. I am playing with. Wow. Hold on. I'm playing with a new way to go live. Sorry, didn't mean to echo. How are you doing, Tesla? How does this look? Does this look okay? Oh, this is so different. Can you hear me okay? Well, that's cool. This is so weird. It's like, wait a minute here. Well, thank you. Yes, ever since Google Hangouts quit, I had to try a new way. And I was playing with this, but I hadn't gone live with it yet. I was just kind of like feeling out the buttons. So how is your evening going? It's like rainy like crazy here today. We've had storms. Wow, these are cool. Look how cool these cards are. I really like these. They're like two-sided where you could pick either side. I love Bo Bunny products. Awesomeness. I can't even remember where I picked this up at. So what kind of videos do you like to make? I just got home. These are so cool looking. I'm just checking out some new. Ooh, that's pretty. Some new crafting style stuff. Oh, how neat this is. Well, hello, Casey. Aw. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you get better. My daughter's not feeling good today either. I was talking to her earlier and she said she was having a stomach ache. Hope she's not coming down with the flu. It's so rough in her household because of having 4 kids. Boy, I remember those days. One gets sick, we all got sick. She's like, Mom, I'm having one of those days. Thank you. This was Bo Bunny. I think I might have gotten this. I don't know. I was out shopping a while ago. And I can't remember. I think my daughter took me because we don't have, the only place we have really close to me is a Joann's. And we did have a Packatons, but they're closing down. But I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. I think me and her went shopping. But I love Bo Bunny products. That's who makes this. I like these and I like the Project Life cards. Ooh, that's not good. It was hot here, but it finally broke up. Look at this. Look how cool this is. When you get your email, It says, happy YouTube-versary. It's been more than whatever minutes since your first upload. That's 2 whole years. My third year hit July 29th. So I'm in year number 3. And no, I'm not monetized, but I'm okay with that. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. I kind of like growing a little slower. But, you know, to me, being 2 years and already at 2K, I think I did pretty darn good. 1,000 a year, that's not bad. I think I was stuck on 300 forever, though. Hey, Terry. It's hard for me to be up here because I can't hug everybody. I want to hug. I want to hug everybody when they come in. I'll be doing my next live sale August the 13th. And I think I'm going to try to wing it. I'm going to have somebody backing me up. Luce is going to be in the stream. And she said she would help me with my next sale if I start the K. But I do want to try it for myself once just to see if I can juggle all of it. These live sales are hard to do. So anyways, one of the things I wanted to show that I did this week, I had fun with this. This was actually, and I wish Luce was in here. This was actually inspired by Luce. There's a lot of people that'll upcycle. I like doing both. I like upcycling things, and I also like buying things and making things. This here, believe it or not, is made out of 3 envelopes that are like return envelopes with your, like, you know how you get credit card spam and things like that. And they got the return envelopes. I saved them because I wanted to practice. So I wanted to make a trifold. So this here was some paper that I had, scrapbooking paper. Look at this. This is the Discover envelope for the credit card. And I took and put one of my little envelopes on it. Look how cool this turned out. I used book pages and I used my die cut machine. And now I've got to make cards to slide in here. And this was actually a thumb punch is what this is called when I was shopping for it. But I took the window. This is actually a piece of that paper. And I just stuck it in here so that the flower would show through. And then this is back. These are 3 envelopes put together. Is that like not cool? And then you can, this here is like a tuck pocket. I made this with like a piece of lace. I just wanted to play around to see if I could pull it off. Liz, you get to see what she, speaking of the devil. No, I shouldn't say the devil. Speaking of the ornery one, the crafty ornery one. Luce is, I was just talking about you, Luce. This is my trifold, Luce, out of 3 junk envelopes. I said this was inspired by Luce, and here she is. Look what I did. I added pages inside, and then these are butterflies for my die cut. And then I made this envelope, and this is a Discover. This was like a return credit card. And then I made 2 pockets here. This here was a book page. It was already colored. And then this was a piece of paper. Look how cool that turned out. And then this is the back, and it'll be a tuck pocket. This is my first one, so I thought it turned out cute. And then this I can, you can add this in type of, and well, I'd have to have like a tall journal, but this would be cute to put into a journal. Thank you. I put lace and I distressed it with distress ink. And then I added the words inside. And then here's one of my little envelopes. And of course I used the corners to round it. And then here's two pockets here. Isn't that cool? And then this was a flower from the same paper. And then this is the back, and here's the tuck here. For my first one, my husband's like, that's like 5th grade. I said, kiss my butt. I want to see you sit down and do one of these. I do too. I love the butterflies. This was a die cut. And believe it or not, my Sussex is what I use. And the only thing that's bad is sometimes when you buy dies to cut, they're not thick enough to do like cardboard. In paper it was kind of too light. Like, I don't know, some dies I think aren't made right. Like, they could have done better with them. I keep breaking off the antenna of one of the butterflies because it won't come out of the actual die cut. Like, the die itself, it won't come out. But this here is actually the back of a pizza box. So if you guys have any cardboard laying around and you run it through the die cut machine, it'll cut any shape you want. You just flip it over and you use the solid side. But this was pizza, pizza box. This whole thing, this lace I got at a church sale. This paper I had gotten at a donated church sale. They had where you could get a box, like you could fill a box and then just do a donation. And I found a really pretty paper pad there. And then this came in the mail. This came from a book that was falling apart that came into my bookstore, so I broke it down. This was from one of the pages of that book. And then there again, nothing on this is brand new. I think I got this at a live sale. I can't remember. I don't know if I got this from Michelle or Maggie. I can't remember. But I got these from one of the ladies. But this was, nothing was like store-bought out of this whole thing. Because I wanted to see if I could totally upcycle. So this was fun. I had a lot of fun. But this is my first trifold, so you get better, I think, as you go along. But right now, I'm happy with it. I was trying to match all the colors to this Discover card envelope. Because look at that Discover envelope. Isn't that pretty? I wish they made like paper that looked like that. It's almost like a purple with like sparkle stripes. But that's what that is, a Discover credit card envelope. Spam mail. But it was fun. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie's here. She's going to love the upcycle. Did you see what I did, Bonnie? Did you see it? Did you see it? So it's saying it's totally upcycled, Bonnie. I finally did it. She's my upcycle lady, too. Bonnie's good at that, too, Luz. I was showing how I took junk mail envelopes and turned it into a trifold. Is that like not cool? I had fun. It was a lot of fun doing this. No, I do both, Bonnie. I like both. I think the thing is I've never done digital as like a cover. What I like the digital prints for is sometimes if I can't find ephemera. Sometimes when you get the digital prints and you can print them off, they really make great journaling cards, because I have a hard time coming up with ephemera. Like, there's not a lot of stuff around for that. Hey, Fishy. Hey, Metro. So, like, when I run out of ideas, because there's, like, only so many folders I can cut. Did you see these little envelopes I made? I like making these envelopes. I just get tired of the same things. You know what I mean, Bonnie? So, sometimes I think the digital kits are cute, especially if they've got, like, botanicals. I like buying them for that reason, just to have a different variety. And I learned something today. I was hoping somebody from Patty's Facebook page would come in here today. I couldn't believe what I saw. And it's really cool, some of the things that the ladies in the crafting community shares. I did not know that some of the rubber stamps that you have to watch using those. I always assumed, you know how like they have different brands of rubber stamps like these, like how they have Steppin' Up and they have different brands that make these. I don't know if you guys know this or not. This was very interesting today, that there are some stamp companies, you cannot use them more than so many times in 1 year because these are copyrighted. I never knew that. I was like, I'm always learning something new in the crafting community, but I never knew that. I thought you could use stuff like this as much as you want, but apparently you can't. There's rules with all the different brands of the rubber stamps. So it's really interesting. I think I read where there was one brand that you can't use more than 50 times in 1 year. Is that like not crazy? Yeah. So it was interesting, especially when you're selling stuff. It's different if you're just keeping it. You can use whatever, but if you're selling stuff, there is so much more to copyrights than I realized. I was like, wow. Because I guess the etching, I guess you would consider it. I know, but it's true, Bonnie. I was shocked. I was like, oh my. So I'm always learning something new in the crafting community, but I have to admit this. Somebody posted them. I think Lorna posted them on Patty's Facebook page today, Luce. She put them in there, and it was very interesting because there's Angel something. They keep an eye on this stuff. But anyways, I don't know all the rules yet. Like, I'm still learning, but if you're making it for yourself, it's one thing. But this is what I find. This is just my personal opinion. When I'm working on something for myself, I find it so less stressful. You know what I mean? And when I cook, I find that I actually enjoy cooking more than crafting. I'm actually way more relaxed cooking. But I find when you go to do crafts and you sell them online, I don't find that relaxing. I find that very stressful. When you're trying to please somebody, like, and you're making a journal just for the general public, I don't find comfort in that. I mean, no offense to crafting ladies that do, I don't. I think if you have a friend that puts in a special order, say like, I did with Michelle, where I told her I like butterflies and horses and whatnot. I think when you do a custom order for a friend, it's more relaxing to me than it is to try to figure out what kind of journal is going to sell on Etsy. I have a really hard time with that. I don't know if I'm the only one that goes through it, but I do worry about it because I'm like, if it's not themed and if I would go to wing it, I find it very, very hard to just throw it out there and make a journal that a stranger is going to buy. Because, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I shop for something, I look for something that's in my taste. So it's kind of customized when you are looking for something that is your taste. They're customizing without realizing they're customizing it for you. If that makes any sense. But I have done better, I think, in the ones that I have done for friends that I know what their tastes are than trying to figure out what the general population likes. But that's me personally. That's why I have a hard time. Like, when I first opened my Etsy store, I thought I would have it filled. It's never happened. I'm actually roadblocking myself. I have no clue what to post in it. Because every time I turn around, I find out something's either copyrighted or something's not approved, or I don't know. I just find it hard. I don't find it easy at all to put stuff in my Etsy whatsoever because I'm always afraid, well, what if it gets shut down because they catch something that I didn't realize was copyrighted? I don't know. I don't find it relaxing, though, at all. Very stressful to me. I enjoy crafting, but I think I'd rather just do it just to play around than I do like selling it. Because I think it's hard. Like, I put a few things out there and I just, I'm having a hard time selling my crafts and even people even notice in the store. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. I'm trying not to get discouraged because I enjoy it. But I find it very hard to do for selling purposes. And you just can't keep spending and then not make any money back either. You can only do so many gifts, you know what I mean? Because I did get into this to turn it into a business too, and that's where I'm having a struggle. Well, hello, RV Lucky. Yeah, but it does get costly, and it's nice to, make some money back so that you can continue to do it. But I think it's really hard because I think I'm spending more than I'm making, and that was not my intention when I got into this. I mean, just to even break even would be nice. Just drop this, and I got 2 squares on my floor. It's just, when you put money out, going to the live sales and buying stuff, and to do stuff with, and then you're not making any money off of it. I feel like I keep losing money. I don't want to keep losing money. I would like to make, I mean, my live sales are good, don't get me wrong. It's just I'd like to get more into the crafting and know that I'm doing it okay. Yeah, I've done that too, Lucky. But then you run into this, and I don't know if you guys realize this in the crafting community. It's kind of torn because I have noticed, and I mentioned this before in another live stream, there's some people that don't like people upcycling. There's 2 sets of kind of crafters. You have your ones that everything has to be bought brand new, and they feel that those should be sold, and they don't feel that things upcycled should be for sale. This is what I go through in the United States. Now I'm talking country-wise. Like if I get a pizza box and all my, stuff that comes in, and I turn them into die cuts like this, people don't feel that that's worth buying because it's not brand new, it's upcycled. But then there's the crafters that do like this kind of stuff. Like I'm saying, it's like, I think the crafting community is very confusing. Like some people will go out and they'll buy yeah. See, I like both too, Luz. But I feel like the crafting community can't get their crap together because I feel the upcycling ones is totally what a junk journal is about. I agree with Bonnie. We've had this conversation before. I feel that what they're putting out with digital kits and that's not a junk journal. To me, that's a crafting journal. I feel that there's 2 differences. But then again, say you're using something like scrapbooking paper and you do have scraps laying around that you haven't used, well, that kind of could be considered, but it's really not upcycling because it's brand new. Yeah, that's what I mean, Bonnie. But I feel like it's confusing because people are saying this is a junk journal and there's no junk in it. It's all like brand new stuff. And to me, that's not a junk journal. A junk journal to me is anything that you can find laying around your house that you can turn into something beautiful. Like if you have an old magazine, of course you did buy it at one time, but and you do buy the cardboard boxes, like your cereal and stuff comes in. You do buy that stuff at one time. But there's some people that look down on people reselling that kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's like, and I just, to me, I don't care. If it's something that interests me, I don't care where it came from. I'm like you, Bonnie. I mean, if I see something, you could have it upcycled from everything. And as long as it catches my eye and it's the right color and it's something that I'll use in my journal, I don't honestly care where it came from. As long as it's not like, got like smelly dirt on it. Like don't go pulling it out of the like a bathroom somewhere. But you know what I mean. If it's something that's recyclable and you can turn it into something beautiful, to me, that's fine. I don't see no problem buying it if I'm going to put it into my journal. I'm just saying that there are some people that don't Yes, it is. It is very challenging, loose. I agree. To upcycle and have it look like it belongs. I totally agree. I think it is very challenging. You should have seen me trying to cut this around the envelopes and make it fit. And I had glue on this and it kept getting stuck because I was trying to slide it in there to hide the business part. But to me, this is perfect to go in one of my junk journals. And it's not because I made it either. I just like it. I like the color mixture. I like the distressing. I don't care if this is new or upcycled. I like it, period. But there's some people when they find out, like, say they're watching your video and they're watching how you're putting everything together into a book. And once they see that there's upcycled stuff, it's like they don't want to buy it. So sometimes I understand why some crafters don't craft when they show how their journals are made. I totally get why they hide. They won't show the whole process. They'll just show the journal when it's finished. And you have no clue if it's been upcycled. To me, you can't tell the difference. At least I know I can't. So I think that's why a lot of crafters could hide and not show from the beginning to end, because they don't want people to know that their stuff is being upcycled. And I think that's sad. Because I think it's awesome when people go out there and throw everything they have and they show where it all comes from. But I do notice there's a few crafters that don't. And it's like, is that why? Are they afraid to show? Because I showed the beginning to the end. I totally messed up so many times when I did my first junk journal from beginning to end. It was hysterical. Yep. I think so too, Bonnie. Oh, I don't hide either. That's just like when I've done all my journals that I have shown. Like this one here. I think this was the one I did in steps, but I did learn an easier trick from Junie that was cute. I never thought to do this, and now I do it, but I haven't told her yet. She did one trick that I do like better for my signatures when she was doing hers. That's why I like it when somebody does a beginning tutorial and they show you from scratch. Is that she took an envelope and she laid it in the center of her signature and she marked her spots to where you would have them in the same places in the signature. And I do like that because I'm able to lay the envelope down and poke my holes better. She made that part easy for me. And I do love, watching different YouTubers because you do get ideas of things that you have. I made it so hard to find my holes in these. She made it so easy. I'm thinking, really? Why didn't I think of that? I find so many simple techniques that breaks down. And ever since I saw hers, I love using the envelope. I still use it. But it's really cool. And I have it sitting. So when I go to do my holes, I use my envelope now to get it a little straighter. What was it? Oh, I know what tool I used. You can do a first time impression. And then I like doing reviews where I've used something a little later. I recommend nobody buy the Tim Holtz awl. That awl is terrible. When you first get it, it's got a clicky thing in it. And you can push, like it'll set your awl to a certain height. So that when you go to push your holes, it's real sharp in the beginning. Well, what I found out after using it, it didn't even last me a year. I think I pulled it out on one of my videos and introduced it. It broke. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. And another thing is every time you go to poke the hole, it's not strong enough and it kept retracting. So not all Tim Holtz is the greatest products. And it did. It had the whole metal part that pushed out. It just totally broke in half and it's stuck inside. You can't fix that. It's broke. So I had to get another one. This time I bought one like a screwdriver. Hey, Real Brooklyn. So I'm going to try this new awl and give it some time to see how it works. But I was not impressed with that one. At the beginning, I liked it, but then it broke. Yep, that's what I did. I went and bought one. It looks like a screwdriver. So how are you doing, Real Brooklyn? And Lucky, you better know I'm a different person or I'm going to spank you. Hold on a second. I got to do something real quick. Sometimes YouTube is so slow. You're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Look at you go. I was trying to get Patty to 1,000 subscribers too. I've been working on it. I'd like to see her hit 1K. I know she wants to go slow too and have quality people, but I would still like to see her hit 1K. I need to start putting her link is in my descriptions. All of them. I only did it, I think, in some things I bought off of her, but I would love to see her get up there. So anybody in here that doesn't have Patty Lang, add her, please. She deserves to be at 1K to me. She does so much shopping and so much stuff for other people. I would love to see her make it to 1K. I love her sales. I've been in a lot of sales since I've been on YouTube. And I would have to say that she's just my favorite. I love going to her live sales. She's my favorite seller. I like shopping with other people, but I just like Patty's. I know, Liz. I like it because we all talk and we goof off, and she's just a lot of fun. And the ladies in there are fun too. And we can pick on each other too, and it's okay. We can pull hair. We can do whatever we want. She don't care. That's the whole thing, is being able to be yourself and be natural, you know? If you can't be yourself, then there's no point. I want to do some ephemera and sell one at the live sales too, but the only thing is, like, I don't know what everybody likes or how to price stuff. How in the heck do you people price stuff like that? You're funny. I just had my 2nd year anniversary on YouTube, July 29th. I forgot to announce it. That's like me. I've got the numbers, but I don't have the watch time. But that's okay. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. Oh, I think it went down some. That was weird. Oh, hold on. I'll get her link. And even if a person can't shop, it's okay. Just to come hang out. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm trying to get there. Go away. Got this drop down that won't go away. Oh, there it is. How in the heck do you get a person's link? Hold on. I don't know how to do that on the computer. Just give me a second. Oh, here it is. I can get a video link and do it. She's so fun to hang out with because she, you'll get to see a whole bunch of vintage different things that she finds. She's a good picker. There's Patty's link. Did it show? I hope it showed. She's at, let me see where she's at. She gets good views. She's at 791. And she should be at 1,000 by now, in my opinion. I just lost my channel. Hold on. Streamlabs isn't too bad. I see the picture seems to be a little smaller. A little bit more condensed. It's like bigger on the actual Streamlab than it is on the YouTube. I think the YouTube is a little tinier. Well, thank you, Lucky. She's awesome. She does. She finds great. So I don't know how she finds some of the stuff she finds. I'm telling you. I go looking for stuff and I can't find ledgers at all. I mean, I have not found one. Right now, I have a guy in another area, actually 2 guys in 2 other areas. And I found this guy on Facebook I started talking to today. And he's going to look for me in some places where he's at because I said, I can't find anything like that. If anything, it'd be cool to share out. If you can't sell the journals, it would be cool to share, paper packs with people because I know they're always looking for them because they run out. But it'd be cool to find some ledgers. I do have a wedding dress that I'm going to show. I'm not sure. It doesn't have like a bunch of appliques on it like the fancy dresses, but I am going. That will be one of the sneak hints. I'm going to show a wedding dress in the live sale if anybody's interested in it. It's got a lot of material. It just doesn't have all the appliques and stuff on it. So I don't know if anybody will be interested in it or not. I have never in my life taken apart a wedding dress. I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. And I really don't want to. I would rather give it to somebody, sell it to someone and let them do it and turn it into packs because I don't know how. So we'll see if anybody's interested when I have my live sale. If they are, I'm going to give them a decent price for it. I mean, it's not going to be real high. I just want to get rid of it. And if nobody wants it, then I'm going to donate it. I just wanted the crafters. Oh, look how pretty that stamp turned out with that dragonfly. Woohoo! I like that. This is a Stampin' Up. Hey, Blood. How are you doing? So there's one. Let me see what this butterfly looks like. Some of these are so big. I'm going to try this one. This one's so big, I don't even know if I could get ink all over this one. Hold on. I'm going to try something. Oh, I don't know. This one might not work. This one's huge. Where do you find big enough ink things to put some of these in. I have no clue. Look how big this one is. Heck, it might even be too big for the paper. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I put it on upside down. That's okay though. We'll turn it over. Well, that is good to hear, Blood. I'm doing good. Just busy as always. Just trying to yeah, I remember RV. That's how I met you. Was through her. Um just busy. I've been trying to I'm going to do this right side up. I don't care if this is messed up. I want to see what this looks like. Trying to get my bookstore downsized a little bit. See, that's big. I can't get this one to turn out. In the center. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, that's pretty. Even double stamped, that turned out pretty cool. You just got to press the center. Oh, I bet. You know, every time I clean my crafting room, I can't find nothing. It's awful. We were talking about that on a live stream earlier today. And I was like, I know that feeling. Alrighty, Bonnie. Well, I'm glad you got to stop. I'm still working on your United States junk. It's getting full. I got like a plastic envelope about yay big and yay wide, and I've been filling it up with extra mail junk and stuff for Bonnie. She's gonna get a surprise. Figures she could have some USA junk. I got one of her tassels. And there was a lady from the UK that makes a tassel too. I do got some good news though. Before you leave, Bonnie, I got an email from one of the crafting websites, and they want me to do some videos for some free products that they have in their store. But I'm kind of nervous because the stuff that they're offering, I haven't done it yet. Hey, Purple Paisley. I haven't made any I've never taken beads and made them into jewelry. And that was one of the things that they offered, and I've never done that. So I sent an email back and told them that, you know, one thing to make a tassel, I don't know if I could do the jewelry though, because I've never done it unless they give me a video first. So I thought that was kind of nice. And they give you an affiliate code that if people buy, they can click on the code from you, and then you make I guess you make some money off of it. I don't know. Or if you get I don't know how it works. It's some type of an affiliate code though. I don't know all the details yet though. Oh, good, Purple. Just working. That's all I ever do. I've even been putting in some overtime trying to catch up with my store. Oh, you're quite welcome anytime. I like my blue people. Blue people are fun because it's my favorite color. Okay, and the last, well, I have another stamp in this, but it's got words on it. I don't know how that would turn off on a word page, so we're just going to do this one. I got a bunch of these stamps. Well, hey, Blur. I got a bunch of these stamps when I was out thrifting, so I did get lucky. That one's pretty. It's like little hearts. No, sorry. It's little ladybugs. Where did I get hearts from? It's ladybugs. Well, I'm glad you came to visit my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I went out one year and I was so excited because like I hit up on a bunch of these trays. You need 9 more. Well, I hope you get your 9. They had a bunch of these. Yeah, she's going to teach me how to do the snippet rolls the way she does them loose. I asked her to because I want to learn how to do some. See if I can get this back in here. Okay. So this was like one of the trays. These are all Stampin' Ups. They had these at the Goodwill for $3. Some of these, when you go in Joann's, like this size is high. They want like 20 a piece for these. They come to like $19.99 or something. So I got really lucky finding these at the Goodwill, and there was a church sale. I think I showed some of these on one of my lives. This is another set. These are Stampin' Ups too. I don't know how expensive Stampin' Ups are, but these are some of the ones I found. Well, heck, they're all Stampin' Ups. And like, look at these trays. These are so cool because they were full and themed. Here's an airplane. These would be cute for a travel journal. There's a blimp. There's a star. Wing propeller. And then here's one here that's got baby stuff in it. Look how cute these are. This says, welcome, little one. You see this date, time, place for an RSVP? And then this says, a new little baby to cuddle and love, a bundle from heaven to think the world of. And then it's got this little baby. These are so cute. And here's blocks. They're all themed. But I think I got a great deal on these. I don't know what Stampin' Ups cost. I never did the price, but when I saw these when I was out, I thought, I'm going to grab them. Look how beautiful these ones are. These would be gorgeous for a faith journal. I have one that says post stamp on it too and ship. Look how pretty these are loose. Oh my goodness. This has got an angel. And then this has got like the Easter flowers, like the lilies. And there's a cross. And some of these were never used. They were brand new. They're brand new. They were all brand new when I bought them. I don't know if that's a good deal to get these for $3 a piece or not. I should Google. Hold on. I'm going to see what the original prices are on these. Stampin' Up. Stamps. Ooh. Okay, I have this set right here. I paid $3 for it and they went $10. So I guess I did get a good deal. Here they got, well, I don't know how many sets in this one, but like this botanical set, I have this. Yeah, that's what I was looking at on my phone. I was checking out prices. They have certain sets you can get. Like this is $7.50 and that's not including shipping. Yeah, I did good. So like I said, I found these when I was out. I'll show you some of them. I was so happy to find these because I was trying to collect some themes just for some different kinds. So there's those ones. I got good stamps. This is probably the first thing I really collected since starting this. This here is a nice set too. There's a ship, an anchor, some flags, everything to do with ships. And that was $4 for that big set. And this was another set for $4. There's a lot in this one. I do have some that haven't been used yet, and they are this here's a mixture. Look at this whole set. It's got a basket with some flowers. And it's got plant a seed. Like this could be a whole set. And then look, I got a stamp one where it says place stamp here. This whole set, $4. So I said I got lucky. But I do have some stamps that don't have the wood on them. And I told my daughter they're cutting stuff up right now. I said save the pieces of wood because I just have the rubber parts in there, and I think they're birds. There's a bird with a bird nest and that kind of stuff. If I can find more of these, if I ever come into where I can get some double sets, I'll definitely bring them to the sales if people are interested. But I got really lucky that all this was like in 2 different places the same year. And this here says postcard. It's got a key with the stamp, and it's got a tag and suitcase, a camera. It's just, they're all themed. But yeah, if I can get deals on these, I'll bring them to the table because I got really lucky. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and it's weird because I haven't seen any since. And this here, look how many's in this. It's a whole entire garden theme. It says little by little, day by day, friends and flowers grow that way. And this was like a couple bucks. And look how many's in there. That's a lot of stamps. And then here is a sea one where it's got the fish. And I think I might have added, oh yeah, this is called Fish Frolics. I think I added this one. This was by itself, the fence. And I picked it up and they told me that I could put it in there because they had these like scattered on the table. I do believe I got this one at a church sale. But look how cute that is. It's got a bubble and all little fishies. But I mean, you can't beat it for these sets were never used. So like I said, if I come across these deals again, I will definitely bring them to the live sale because these were definitely reasonable if people are interested in getting stamps. But I have to come across them again. Well, I'm glad you did. And I'm the other Tammy. There's a bunch of Tammys on here. I actually met quite a few Tammys since I've been on here. It's a common name. I was named after the song by Debbie Reynolds. So I think I'm just going to stamp some of these tonight. It's what I'm working on. I want to kind of decorate these. I'm not going to put the tag tops into these yet, because I don't know what kind of a journal they're going to be used in. So if they're like, you know, because I have like fabrics and different things I can use as my ties for my tags or ribbons or whatever, but I don't usually add them till I know what type of journal they're going to go in. So I can color coordinate if need be, or use twine. So I'll just leave these blank and stamped. That was kind of my goal tonight. Look at this one. Still got, that wasn't used either. I think this, I might try this purple. I want to play with color. I just hate that my colored ones are so tiny. Like they're not in big flat stampings. So we'll take and put this on like this, since it's purple. Ooh, look how pretty that turned out. I like it. That purple's pretty. So I wanted to play with some color. Oh my goodness. Fairy Frequency, hello. How are you doing, Missy? I haven't seen you in ages. I've been slacking. I had some medical issues there for a while, and I had to have a colonoscopy, which I discussed in another video. That was not fun. But they found out I had a hiatal hernia and stuff, so I'm just kind of like chilling. And then doctor's like, don't lift nothing. I said, well, that's a little hard when you own a bookstore. Hey, fishy, fishy. So it is what it is. Just got to do what you got to do. So next we're going to go with green. One thing I can say about these stamps that I really, really like is that they've never dried out. They have really been really cool. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I got the coolest tarot cards that I got on a live stream, but they're not like pictures and arty. They're a card game. I'll have to pull them out and look how pretty that is. That's so cool. I don't know what package they're in. I think they might be in Katie's. I'll be doing an unboxing, but it's really cool because it looks like a regular card game and it has like sayings on them, like tarot sayings. It's just, they're really cool. I've never seen anything like them. And I think they're vintage. I'm over here making a mess as usual. You're doing IRL stuff. So there's that. These are turning out really cute. I'm impressed. I like this. Nice big green leaves. Let's try this big, big, big one. See what this looks like. We'll do this in green too. I'll see if I can find him here in a minute, Fairy. I wanted you to see these because they're really cool. Okay, so we're going to do this great big stamp. See how this looks. So press it in the sides, press it in the center, and then lift. Ooh, that's pretty. Didn't come off real good on this one leaf. Let me see. But that's okay. I'll deal with some smudges. I don't mind smudges. That's pretty. These stamps are really nice. I'm breaking them in. These are so cool. I love playing with stamping stuff. Okay, so let me wipe this off. I think it's in the back, the thing by the door. I just haven't done a unboxing of them yet. But let me go look real quick because I wanted to show you these because I know you were always looking for different kinds of tarot cards. Let me see. I think it's over here. There's one. Just give me a second. I'm making a mess. I'm telling you what. I just flopped that orange right on the floor. I think it was in this bag. Hold on a sec. You still here, Fairy? I hope she's still here. I thought they were in here. Sources? Third. Well. It should be in here. Huh. Maybe they're in the other package. I thought they were in this one. Hold on. Got lots of crunchy going on. Oh, Tina, you're making a mess. What is this from? No, this is from the shop sale. I'm behind. Well, maybe not. I have them here somewhere because I saw them. I just don't know where. Whenever I go to do my unboxing of it, I'll share it. I just don't know where it's at right this second. I think I might have pulled them out and I was looking at them. Do I need to refresh? I don't know what happened to them. That's weird. But they're cool. They're really cool looking. So anyways, see what else we have to add. I don't know. I know ones I haven't tried. Have you anybody tried the rub-ons? Oh, here's the ones that don't have the wood. These ones here are going to be fun to use, but I don't have the woods to press them, so I'm really not sure what's on these yet. These ones here, it says something with roses, and I see a bird's nest. And I haven't used the acrylic ones yet. And there's my horse one. Oh, I'm going to have to check that one out. And then I have the plastic ones that you got to put on the things. I don't have those yet either. I've never used them yet. So these are different. We might be able to find out what some of these are since I haven't played with them yet. So we shall do a black horse. Ooh, that turned out sharp. Look at that. Yay. I like that. That one came from Keisha. I had a bunch of people here and then it went poof and it froze. Is anybody typing? Hello? It's like everybody was here and then everybody went poof. Let me see what these are. I'm curious. It's sad. These don't have wood on them yet. So I don't know how these are going to work, but we're going to try it this way. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Heck, these could even be colored in with colored pencil or marker if you wanted to. I like those. So there's that one. Let's see what this one does. Ooh, that's pretty. Something pure rose. I like that. These are awesome. These would be great for a vintage. Let's see what this one does. Well, that's different. And then this looks like eggs. Terry, are you still here? Am I still live? Oh, how cute. It's a bird's nest. I have no clue what this is. This looks like a butterfly. That's exactly what that is. I can put multiple butterflies. That's cute. And then what is this? I have no clue what this is. Let's guess. Because I just don't know. Oh, it's a birdhouse. Okay. Let me see here. I don't think I have it on here right. It's supposed to go like this, maybe? Let me see here. Yeah. Now that is really cool. So it is. It's a birdhouse. Look how cool that is. I just had it upside down. I had it laying down on this one. Oh, this is too funny. Cool. So this one I kind of messed up on, but that's okay. Kind of hard to do these when you don't have the wooden blocks. So that goes like that. And then we have the teeny weeny little butterfly. And we have the egg nest. Well, hey. Oh, you're fine, Purple. I'm just in here trying to figure out what's what on these because I put my birdhouse upside down. They don't have no wood, so there's no picture. So I'm just trying to figure out what they are. I had my birdhouse laying down. So put this in here. So at least I know what these are. Thanks, getting there. And then I have, do I have more empty ones? Let me see. Nope. I think I used all my empty ones. Nope. I have one more. I take that back. I want to see what's on these. Here, we'll use this little booklet to finish. I just want to know what they are. Okay, so this here, I think could pass almost like for a nameplate. So we'll put this on here. Ooh, that had smudges in the center that shouldn't have been there. Maybe I pressed it too hard. Here, let's just do the edges and try that again. So that's what that looks like. This looks like it would be a cute name. Yep, look how pretty that is. That would be a pretty nameplate for the front cover of a journal, I think. I like that. Okay, so we have that. I just need wooden blocks for the bottom of these. And then let's see what this one is. Okay. So we have this one. It's how you live and learn. Oh. That's it. Damn it. Just getting all over yourself. Why not? Okay. This is weird doing this with the rubber part. This is Cabernet 1928. Well, that's cute. If I wouldn't have had a dimensional. I think it says something Village. Something de France. Well, that's cute. Okay, so there's that one. And then let's see what this one does. This says bonjour, I believe. We're going to see. Let me find another blank piece of paper. Yeah, it's rubbing off because it's slippery. It's directions for something. Let me see. Ooh, Savon perfume. This is cute. These are French. I like them. They'll look better when I got the wood on them or whatever to stamp them out. Let me see what this one is. These would be cute for a Paris journal. Okay, we got one more page here. This looks like some kind of track phone paper. I don't know. I don't even know why I had it sit here. Okay. So we have this last stamp. Let's see what this is. I can't believe these stamps are blue. I've never seen blue colored. And of course I did that upside down. It's supposed to go like this. It says 1920 Domaine Chardonnay. How cool is that? Like it. So it's the first time these were ever used, so I'm excited to see what was on them. I have ink nightmares tonight. I'll be going to bed going, why are my fingers so dirty? Here. So that's those stamps. I don't mind those at all. That's the only two sets they had like these. And I saw the bird and I thought, well, they got to be cute, but I wasn't even paying attention to these ones. I was just picking them up because they were cheap. Figured I would check them out later. And if I can't use them, I'll find somebody can. The only ones I don't like is these ones. I bought these at somebody's live sale and I wasn't impressed with these because they didn't do very well. It's pretty. Outside the open window, the morning air is all awash with angels, but it's terrible. These are terrible stamps. They're like a rubber or like a foam, and they're not that high, like, you know, so they didn't do very well. I tried these a while ago. I was not impressed. Did anybody see during the school sales this year? Oh, this is what I was looking for. My other pack dried out. My baby wipes. Exactly what I was looking for. Love these things. I buy these by the great big boxes because I use them so much. My daughter, I told her, so you never have to worry about coming to my house looking for baby wipes because I got plenty. They had these new cards out. I was really impressed with these. They're ruled index cards. Let me see if they're all like this. I think they are. I bought these to check them out because I thought these were really cool. Look at these. Look at these. They colored them this year. These are called, these are from Walmart. They're pen and geared. You get 100 cards and they had them shaded. Are these like not pretty? And instead of being round, they're rounded at the corners instead of squared. These would look really pretty in journals. Well, thank you. Yeah, I saw these. I was like, this is so cool. Like, I'd never seen them colored like that. I mean, I have like the squared. These ones here. Let me see. How you have the white and then you have the color like this. But I never seen them like that. So I was like really impressed when I went. That's why I like going school shopping, and I do my I've used every single year since I've had my channel open, I have done a back to school giveaway. It was actually Daniel Ray's channel that got me doing it. I just loved that concept because me and my hubby used to take our girls shopping, and I said, wouldn't it be nice one day, because, you know, they don't really have an angel tree with school supplies. It's like Christmas. I said, but wouldn't it be nice one day to be able to afford to do like a school thing for some kid? So I was so excited when I saw her use her YouTube channel that way, because I didn't come to YouTube to start a channel. I came here looking for information on advertising to get my store out there. That's what's funny. So when it turned into a channel, I thought, well, that is such a cool idea to do. So I mimicked her, but that's who I got that idea off of. Because I started out in the makeup community, and that's where she's at. And I thought, this is so cool to, you know, give back that way. And I posted it on my Instagram and also had it on YouTube, and it went very well the first year because like a Mama 4 one. And I thought, this is so awesome. You just got to watch people joining your channel just to use you for giveaways. Like, I'm not an idiot. I have always paid attention to that. It's like, if you weren't on my channel before the giveaway, you're not getting in it till next year, and you got to stick around. And like I told him, you don't have to post every single day because we do have a life, and the bigger your channel gets, the harder that gets to do. But if I don't hear from you for a while, I don't think it's fair to enter people in your giveaway if they're just joining for that and then leaving. Because I noticed after the giveaway was over, the numbers dropped, and I don't care because I don't want people using my channel for that reason. I have a list of who follows me. It's easy to do. Somebody's like, well, if you have like thousands of subscribers, I said, yeah, I would, because there's a thing called copy and paste. I copied straight up and went right into my memo pad, and I know exactly who follows me. And I don't trust Gleam and those ones, to be honest. I never did like those. I'm old fashioned. I like putting mine in a bag where I know it's going to be somebody legit winning. So, it worked out really good all 3 years. I've had really great results with it all 3 years, so I'm really happy. Really, really happy. If postage doesn't change, though, I'm going to have to change it to where it's not international anymore because it's expensive. I had, I think, just makeup winners from different countries. I had one from the UK. In the Ulta box, when you mail the size of a regular size Ulta box, it's $36. So people who think those priority boxes are, you know, reasonable, they're not. You don't want to ship priority overseas because it's the same size as an Ulta box. And when I took it in, they wanted $78 to ship it. And I'm like, you people are smoking crack. I mean, not being ignorant towards drugs, but yeah, I'm not paying that. And so I asked my postmaster, so what do I do to fix it? And he, or one of the guys that worked there, and he said, take it home and re-put it in a brown box. You never want to do priority out of the country. And it dropped it to $36 from $78. So I have compared out of the country. The only comparison I haven't done is in the country with a regular brown box to priority. I kind of stay away from priority just because that happened. But I don't know. In the country, it might be worth it. But I think it's only by a couple dollars if it is. The only kind I haven't tried are these. I have some Bow Bunnies and stuff here, and sometimes our local Joann's will have these in the $1.99 section, this type here. And I haven't done these yet, but I do have these here. You got to use something with them. It's these. I had to buy these separate off of Amazon. And you put these on here and they stick. And then you unstick them and put them back. But this is what you use instead of the blocks. I'm learning. I'm still learning. But I love these leaves. Yeah, these blocks are acrylic. And you got to stick them on here and then stick them back. These aren't opened yet. I've never done these tight before. And then somebody told me they had rub-ons, which I finally got a little bit of them. They said they never had no luck with those. I've never tried the rub-on, so that's going to be interesting when that happens. I would imagine there's something like a tattoo. You know, those fake tattoos we used to get as kids? That's what I'm thinking they're like. I was looking for my botanical stamps, but I'm not seeing them. Because I was going to do... I don't know what I did with them, that particular set. I thought I had all my stamps in here. I'm going to have to go looking for those ones. Because I wanted to do some up. my tags, but I'm not seeing that set. Things that make you go, Let me see. Another thing I haven't played with yet is stencils. For journaling yet. I'm so mad because I bought this at the Dollar Tree and it busted. I need to get a wooden basket. These plastic ones are crappy. But I thought I had them in here. I could have sworn I had all my stamps together. I have this one botanical set that's really, really cute. And I used it in one of my journals. And I just wanted to do like these tags. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. You know, another person I like watch on here is I'm a Cool Mom. I think she's so sweet. But these here I wanted to put some botanicals on just so they're not so plain on the one side. I don't know if people like looking at the brown or not. I mean, I could leave them plain and just decorate the envelopes. This here was fussy cutted, believe it or not, out of a napkin. That was tough. Oh, Millie made one. So she didn't have to pay the amount they wanted. She made one and it's really cool. She did this plastic thing and she can put it back in case the stamp doesn't take it. It's so cool how she made it. She's a smarty pants. She's one on here that can put anything together. I was trying to think, what the heck did I do with my colored pencils? Man, I am so... Yeah, because she don't want to pay for some of the brand name stuff, so she makes them herself, and it was really cool. She's the only person I know that's done it, and it's awesome. She was using it on her stream one night, and I was like, that is so cool. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab some markers, because I don't know where my colored pencils are. I thought I had my stuff together, but I guess it didn't. I moved some of my crafting stuff out to try to put it together, but for some reason, my botanical stamps are missing and my colored pencils are missing. But isn't that how it goes? Every time we look for something, we can't find it. Let's see. We're going to do this one. I really wanted colored pencils for this, though, but this will work. I just didn't want it to be too wet. Well, let me do yellow first. Yeah, I'm worried about these coming off a little too dark. I just don't know where my colored pencils are. We'll do these yellow. Just because I can. I haven't done any journals lately. I just have my one sitting in the shop that's Holly Hobby for now. I need to sit down. I just wanted to create ephemera, but I need to sit down and do some other journals that I have in my head. I just haven't got them out yet. Oops. Me too. Thanks. I had a set of markers, but these ones are so thin. I was working on a project and I kind of ran them out of ink. So I went on Amazon and I refound the same ones I was using. I just ordered because they sold them in sets of 3 and I was like, yes, I'll take it. I actually need to draw. I started to. I took and I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought parchment paper and I turned them into envelopes and I did draw birds on them and they were gorgeous. I mean, I do love to doodle, but I just don't have the time. And like, I can't make copies when they're on envelopes. And I did have them up in one of the sites and some lady was like, I want them, but it was too late. I already added them to my mother's journal because they didn't sell. I don't know where they're at right this second because I have another set. I drew 2 sets because I wanted one for my journal too. And I do like to doodle, but my problem right now is this. There's some things that I want to do inside of a junk journal on coffee dyed paper, and this is the problem I'm having. If I do it before it's coffee dyed and I go to coffee dye and put them in the oven, it disappears. So I tried it the opposite way and I tried to coffee dye and then do it after, but it wouldn't work. So I was having a little issue printer wise. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. Because for some reason, even coffee dyeing, like I took regular notebook paper and I coffee dyed the notebook paper and I put it in and the lines disappeared in the oven. And I'm like, you're freaking kidding me. It's like, how do these people do this stuff with and keep lines on them? And it's like, right now I have inkjets and someone told me to get a laser printer because I would like to have a double-sided printer too. And I am working on my next live sale. I'm trying so hard to get this one item. I wanted to surprise everybody with it. Let's just say I have a friend on the inside that's trying to get me something that I really, really want to add as part of the ephemera. And I don't want to say anything until it comes true, because if I do, my lecturer will say, I can't get them. So I didn't want to brag about it and jinx myself. So I'm waiting to hear from her. And I said, oh, it'd be so awesome to have them by the 13th on my next live sale. So we'll see. She said she's going to try. It's all she can do. And I'm checking. I've got a couple guys in different places looking out because I found a guy on Facebook in my bargain sites that was selling a really, really nice set of ephemera. That's not what he was selling it for, but that's what I saw it as. And I asked him to look for a couple items for me, and I told him, because that's my problem right now is ephemera. Trying to get ephemera for journals is where I'm kind of stuck. Like, I want more stuff because you can only do so many project life cards and you can only do so many tags, and you know what I mean? Like, I want something different. And then I had another idea, something else that I want to try. And if I can get away with this will be copyright free and I'll share it with people. I know. I don't have a Tuesday morning though. Where I live, we have a Joann's and we had a Pat Catan's, but it's closing and turning into a Michael's. And then I have to travel to get to a Hobby Lobby. There's a Tuesday morning, but it's even further than Hobby Lobby. Like that's the furthest thing away from me is the Tuesday mornings. But I really want to do the Hobby Lobby. I mean, the just different ephemera, but I want it to where people don't got to worry about if it's copyrighted or not. Because I will own it. It's going to be something I'm going to be working on. And excuse me, and that way I can share it. Like I can sell some of it at live sales and people can use it as much as they want. Because it's just, to me, I mean, it sounds crazy. But I do get anxious, like about things that are copyrighted to things that aren't. I'm like, I worry about that stuff because I don't want somebody coming into my Etsy store and being like, oh, that's copyrighted and shutting me down and not me not knowing. There is a site on here. I know that there's certain years, but some things you got to do deeper checking, especially if it's art and stuff. And there is some sites out there where they're copyright free images, and you got to know where to go get them. Yeah, but it's because I can't relax. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was saying earlier. I can cook in my kitchen and relax because there's no, or make something for myself and I'm okay, or for a gift for someone. But just when you go to sell, you got to be really careful. Years ago, I was a part of MSN sites where we used to play games with art and stuff, and you had to literally write the artist. Like we had to write Eagle and different things to use their stuff and then post it in our thing. And because back then, if you changed over, I think 10%, you could claim it as yours, which we never did. The group I hung out with was a lot of fun because we would put our watermark, but the copyright and the actual artist on it. And sometimes even their websites, whatever, because sometimes they would give you rules and sometimes they didn't. They were like, do what you want. But I really enjoyed that they let us use their stuff, but but I liked following their rules. I didn't like putting my name on something I didn't do. I didn't mind the watermark, but I definitely always put the artist stuff on there. But it got to a point where other people weren't doing that. All we were doing was playing games. We didn't sell it or nothing like that. It was just for fun. And some other groups were getting jealous because some people were better tag designers than they were. And you know how that goes. You always get jealousy and feuds. And it just got out of hand. And the next thing we knew, all the artists were retracting everything because a bunch of feuding was going on and they took it away from us. And then we had to pay like a $20 fee to have a special license put on them. And I was like, no, I'm not making money, so I'm not paying for it. Because we were just using them as checking in posts. The last word was funny. They had like this little girl sticking her tongue out, and it was an animation. Ugh, like I got the last word. That was one of our posts. It was hysterical. We had so much fun with that stuff. I'm just playing with colors right now. This to me is just fun. And like one would have a butt shaking at you saying I had the last word. Like the last person that posted always had the last word. I mean, it was just, they were really cute threads. All you did was post. And then I come up with one and I told the ladies, why do we get to wait for special occasions to get flowers? I said, why can't we have flowers every day? So they started a thread where you posted flowers, anything to put your name on it and decorate it. And we had so much fun because then we had a posting thread and it was flowers all the time. It was just really cute. We did animations, we did JPEGs, we did all kinds of stuff. Just something different, something to keep busy. And it all started being invited by a UK person into a joke site. That's how it all started for me. We'll use brown right here since we haven't used brown yet. That's cute. Oh, I know. And on our thread you could. And then when your birthday came, they would ask you, like when you joined a site, one was called Designing Tags that I was in. Another one was called Siggy Piggy. Siggy Piggies was cute. It was PG and it was like all farm animals and it was just a lot of fun. Like it was all country type stuff. And we had so much fun. Those were the days. And when you joined the site, you had this thing you filled out, kind of like how Facebook groups ask you for your birthday, but this didn't. It was more, I mean, well, they did ask your birthday too, but it was more your preferences because there was adult sites too. They went a little bit too porn for my taste, but some of the adult sites were cool too because they would have like fairies and it was everything you can imagine on the internet. They would have unicorns, fairies, all kinds of stuff. So I would put, like when I joined, I said I don't want any nudity. If there was like a pretty girl, because they did have garb girls. Oh, garb girls are gorgeous. I told them topless as far as I would go, but I didn't want any crotch shots. Like I didn't want what was considered porn. And I put in like my favorite colors, like yellow roses and blue and horses and everything I liked. So when your birthday came around, it was so cool to go to your like online mailbox. It would be flooded with nothing but pictures with your name on them. You could have your screen name, your first name, whatever you wanted. And I don't know. I have like 3,000 to 6,000 tags on hard drives. I got so many things that was made for me. It's crazy. Because Marilyn, she was one of my favorite designers. And every time she made something, I wanted my name on it. So she made me Marilyn's favorite Siggy Piggy. It had my name on it. It was funny, but my screen name was Passion Kiss. It was actually a Passion Kiss for you, the number 4-letter U, but they just put Passion Kiss because I didn't care to have the full thing because that was like my nickname. And she says, I love that word passion. She said the font styles with the S's and stuff. So she made me tons of stuff. So it's either under Passion Kiss or Jennifer, listen to me, or Tammy. See, you said Jennifer and I said Jennifer. Jed, you ready for another live sale? I'm getting ready to try one by myself. It's going to be fun. I want to see what it's like to do both sides. Because sometimes at the last minute when you do a live sale, you get cancellations and different things. So I figured I'm going to try both. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to use my phone for the timer. It's going to be interesting. Luz told me, she says, I'll be here in case you change your mind. She says, you can have me come up on the stream. I said, no, I need to learn to do this by myself. It's long. It's a lot of work. It's long for somebody to sit that long. It's a lot of hours, especially when you go 8. Somebody goes, I would do it. What'd they say to me? Oh, my daughter. She says, I would do it probably for like 4 hours one day, Mom, and continue it another day. I said, but I don't want to. I want to do it all in one shot because there's too many other live sales on. So we'll see how it works out. It's going to be fun. I mean, I did get to do a little bit of it in my last sale when the person went on break. So it was fun to try. We're going to do this one yellow. I should have done the middle yellow. I don't know what color all the birds' eggs are. I'm just guessing. I know robin's eggs are like a sky blue. When I was a kid, it was terrible. I didn't know any better, and I've always been an animal lover. My mother even had in my baby book, loves all animals at the age of 2. And I picked up this bird's nest at my grandmother's house. And I didn't know, like, I was just a kid. And I remember there was a nest on her she had this wall in the back of her house, and they were real pale blue. And somebody told me that those were robin's eggs later, but I picked them up and not knowing anything as a kid, and I feel horrible. I felt horrible as an adult learning what I did. And I thought I could help those little baby birds be born by popping their eggs. Well, I killed them. They weren't ready to be born, but little old me did not know any better. Is that like awful? All right, Purple. Hurry back. I literally took and was trying to peel the eggs, Jennifer, little by little to help the baby birds hatch, and I killed it. I cried when I found out what I'd done. My grandmother was like, no, you got to wait till it comes out. And I'm like, well, I didn't know any better. It's not like at that time I was taking science. Oh, I thought I was being helpful when I wasn't. It was horrible. It was so sad. And then my daughter ended up later. I swear we do reap what we sow. She ended up catching a frog. And I told her, whatever you do, you make sure that you put it back. Because that's how I was. Like, I would catch animals and then go upstairs, run to my mom's encyclopedia set them up in these little butter dishes with holes in them. And I would go out and buy what they ate, and collect what they ate in their habitat. And I would keep it for just a little bit, and then I let them go. I was always curious about that kind of stuff. So my daughter decided that she was going to do that with the frog. Well, she stuck it in one of her sand buckets, Jennifer, and forgot about it. Needless to say, it was a very high humidity day. I walked outside and I saw that bucket, and I was like, oh my God, she killed it. She fried that frog. She was like, Mommy, I didn't know. I said, I know you didn't know, but I told you to let it go. And she was playing with some of her friends, and she forgot about it. And it couldn't get out. That's horrid. That is so horrid to do to an animal. It's terrible. Live and learn. We live and learn. A poor frog, though. I felt sorry for it. I just kind of like that outlined. So where you been hiding at, Missy? We haven't seen you forever. You just like disappeared. How's your sister doing? I still have her picture hanging up in my store. She's still on my wall down there. I never took her down. Things been okay? You've been working too hard, Missy? I've been binging. Ugh, I was binge watching Vampire Diaries there for a while, and now I'm on the originals. It's a fun show. Like my vampy, creepy people. My husband was ready to kill me. He says, we were watching it like one season after the other, and he's like, Tammy, I'm dreaming about these people. It's so funny. He says, I go to work, and he says, some of the guys look at me, and I go, I said, you're awful. Hissing at him like vampires. I said, you're silly. He's so comical. I said, probably going to think you got something wrong with you. Silly man. These ones here, I'm just going to do the outside. It was a good show, though. At least I thought so. So we'll leave that there. This one here is kind of good too. We'll match this together. This is like a really messed up birdhouse because I double printed it. We'll make it a bigger hole and just say bigger birds live in that one. I totally messed that one up. But it's okay. I was trying to figure out what that stamp was because it didn't have a picture on it. So we have that. We have the horsey. We have the leaves. We have the grapes. We have the vine. We have the dragonfly. I like these ones. The butterfly and the ladybugs. Yeah, there's always too much going on here, too. Still wish I knew what I did with my botanical stamps. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what I did with them. These turned out pretty cute, though. I like that bird. My botanicals would be so cute on that. I just want to do something different tonight. There's that one. Oh, I could do little stamps on these ones. Thank you. I've been having fun. I've been trying to make ephemera because I'm sick and tired of having the same stuff all the time. So I've been kind of like going out of my comfort zone. This stamp's kind of cute. Let's see what this one does. We'll do this color. Well, that's cute. Teeny weeny little hearts. And then we'll do a bow. That's it. Flip it and ink yourself. But I made these little pockets and I put these down in here. But I wanted to put something on the pockets, something just cutesy. Here's a little bouquet. This is cute. Let's try this one. Little heart flowers. Didn't show up real clear, but it's cute. I want to use words because there's already word pages. So let's see what else I have here. I got lots of heart stuff. It's a word. I think some of these were Valentine's Day. I mean, I probably could use a heart. Let's try this one. This one's kind of cute. It's a double heart. That's different. And then here's a swirly. We'll do this one. Just trying to dress these up a little bit. That one's cute. That took well. And then yep, lots of heart ones. Oh, let's try this one since it's got a ribbon with it. Let's try this one. Oh, that one's cute. That one took well. And one more. How about this one? I'll put this one here. Oop, that didn't take up there in the corner. Try it again. Ugh, come off a little dark because I had to double do it. But it worked. Okay. So clean these off, my little baby wipes. Put these ones back. So I've got lots of tags, but I need to make some type of journaling cards, I think, eventually. I just wanted to play with stamps tonight. I haven't tried these ones. I don't know how those ones will work because I have that one styrofoam set I was not impressed with. These rubber ones are not bad. These don't say what brand they are either. So I don't know. Stampin' Up ones usually say Stampin' Ups, but these ones didn't have the names on them. So now we get a bunch of heart ones. So that works. I just wish I knew what I did with my botanical set. Because I really like that botanical set. I don't know where they're at. I want to fill up an album filled of have you ever done what are they called? Pocket letters. I'd like to fill up my photo album with some pocket letters. But I did these tonight. That was cool. I just wish I knew where my botanicals were because I wanted to do some on the tags. Just don't know where they're at. I hide stuff from myself. I'm good at that. The case doesn't look like the rest of them either. It's actually got a thing in it. That's why I'm surprised I can't find them because they usually stand out. And I hope to God I didn't lose them. That would be awful. So those are done. Those are done. There was something else I wanted to fussy cut tonight. Let me see if I have it on my phone. I think I might be able to. Email it to myself. And print it off. Alrighty, hurry back. Yeah. Okay then. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. All right, then. Let me go into my mail so I can run these prints off that I want to do. Oh, it might not let me go into a different one. Well, aren't you crappy? How would I do this? I hope I'm still here. Am I still here? Oops. I was hoping when I signed into my other email that it didn't knock me off the stream. I don't think it did. So anyways, let's go up into my downloads. Oh, geez. I need to clean out my folders. This is not going to be easy to find. What were you thinking? I have no clue where that just went. I forgot I had some stuff in here that I was sorting. Oh, there's one. Put that on my desktop. Where's the second one? I'm having one of those days. So this I don't know how big these will come off. We're about to find out. It is so online. It's going to be difficult. Why is that not working? Printer issues. Printer issues. I wonder why that's not working. Oh, yes, of course. I don't know why this isn't working. What is wrong with you? There's no reason why this printer shouldn't be working. This is weird. I've had more problems with this HP Envy, and it's their top of the line, really. It's junk. I must just got the one bad one. Print. It's not working. Let me try it this way. Very interesting. That's weird. It's all plugged in and it's not doing anything. No, that's not it. Retrieving information. Oh, you gotta love printer stuff. It goes wrong. It's got full ink. It says everything's connected. So if it's connected, why isn't it working? Oh, this is weird. It's got two-sided. Hmm. I don't know. It's not letting me print anything from the computer. Oh, that stinks. I don't understand. Why it won't. It says it's connected. The ink levels are good. Checking for activation status. It should be on. Okay, it says it's connected. Whoa, looky there. Okay. So that printed. And that printed. Now this should print. Why is this not printing? Oh, this printer sucks. It says error printing on HP Envy and it won't do it, but you just heard it. It won't let me print. This has never worked right since I got it. At least before I could print, it just never printed in color. So let me go in this way and see what's happening. We will try. Oh, let the app change my printing preferences. Something was changed because of a conflict with another printer setting. But it's not offline. Okay, let me try this. How is it in conflict with another printer when there is no other printer that's ever been on this? That is very strange. It's not working. Something's conflicting. That's okay, though. I don't know. This printer needs to go bye-byes. Shut it down. I need to unplug it and just get another printer. Okay, so that's done. Since I can't print those, pick this up. Let's see what else I can get into. Put my fabulous markers back. I'm gonna go see. Yeah, my printer's just not working. I need another printer, period. This printer has been a pain up here. Let's see if I can find my botanicals. Give me a second. I found them. Yay! Here they are. Finally. All right. So we'll put these aside. Oh, tired. Here's the botanicals. These are the stamps I was looking for. We'll push these in. Alrighty. These are Stampin' Ups. They're called Flowering Fields. So we shall, I'm going to pick this one. And it's a black down here on the right hand side. I'm going to pick these two for now, just because they're pretty. We'll do this one first. And we shall, ooh, it's not real dark and I didn't press it. Here, hold on. You know what? I'm just going to leave it just like that because I like it. It doesn't get to be too dark. So we'll take this one. And put this one here. That's pretty. Too bad I don't have like white paint. You know what? What did I do with my acrylics? I might have white paint. I think I put them on my table. Yes, I did. Okay, found what I was looking for. Woohoo! Let's see what we have. Got my paint brushes. And let's see. Yes, I do have white paint. Yes. So we'll do these two colors. This would be something different. Okay. Shut this for now. didn't need that much, but it'll work. So start with that. Just a little dab of that. And let me grab my paints. This will work for one color, maybe. Let's see here. Oh, no. It's kind of thick. I get that one to work or not. Like, I'll wing it. Maybe. I wish the brush was a little. Yeah, this might not work. It's too bushy. It's a little too bushy, too bushy. I don't think I have any that aren't. This might work a little better. Let's see. Still a little bushy though. It's a little better than the last one. But that's okay. This is practice. I need like a finer tipped brush. It even sounds crinkly. All right. Take this. I want to smudge it. Oh, that looks cool. I like it. Okay, now get my other dainty little brush. Do this. And now we'll take the green. And then we are going to take the other side of the sponge. Because I like this sponge. It's smudges just right. Oh, that is so cool. I actually love this. This is something very different. And now we will let that dry. And then this we will go into I think I'm going to do this one totally green. This is so cool looking. Just a dab. See what the sponge looks like. You know what? I think I'm just going to dip the sponge in on this one because I like the texture. Oh, that's cool. Way better. This is fun. I like it. Oh, spongy painting is fun. This gives off a really good texture. It's almost like a smudge painting. Gosh, I missed finger painting too. Cool beans. That is really cool. Okay. I'm going to get my black marker down for a second. I'm going to pop that color over here. Make them kind of look like poppies. That turned out so cool. That's cute. Well, it's like giving him a little ribbon look. Let's see where you start, like right there. Straight down through. And you straight down through. How awesome is this? This is so fun. Hey, Ron. It's my puppy. I hear you. That's stick out. Let's see what else we can get into. So while that one's drying, oh, geez, let's go try these two. This one. Let's try it with these. So we'll take this stamp. And then we'll take this stamp. Break these off. And garbage. Let's do green first. Go back later. Wait till that dries. A little bit. Hi, baby girl. Mommy needs to get a better paintbrush set. Where's my puppy? It's my baby. Your mommy baby. You're my baby Rhodey. Where's my puppy? Hmm? Rhodey Balody. And then I'm gonna do marker on this part. So I don't think I have any more sponges. I don't have gold. I don't know if it'll turn out on this or not. I might have to do gold paint. Let's see. wool off of this. Just looking like I have gold. Dang, I need more brushes. Yes. Let's see. Come on, gold paint. Where are you? Wow. This might work. The other one's kind of bright. Let's try this one. Just a dab. Alrighty, let's try this instead. Oh yeah, that's prettier. It's brighter. Way better. Come on, my little flower bots. My little flower. That's pretty. Okay. And then over here. It's like a mustard, but it's pretty. Gives it just the right texture. There's a little bit of highlighting to it. I like it. Okay. So we shall take this now. This should be dry. Run this through. Just to give it that little. Oomph. Brighten it. And then right up here, use the yellow and just do these tips to make it fancy. Oh, that looks sharp. I like it just like that. Okay. Then we'll go over here to this one. Let's do the tips on the greenery. Like in front? No. And then outline. That's definitely different. Nice. Really nice. Ooh, you can feel the texture. Love it. So we'll have that there. And this here. Turned out so pretty with painting. And then this one here. Put that there. I love this white one. It turned out so cool looking. Maybe I'll switch these around. Yeah, looks better. Like it. I love it. I really like that bird one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Wish I had smaller, maybe like a butterfly. Let's see what I did with that one. Oh, yeah. Make it colorful. Let's try. I think that would be too late. Just this color that I haven't used yet. This teeny weeny little baby butterfly. Oh, that's cute. It's a different color. Put that over there. Oops. It's like a, I don't know what color that is. Like an orangish pink. Let's see what it says. Doesn't have a color. Not sure. Okay, let's go to the next one. We'll do this one blue. This needs a block on it. I'm gonna have ink all over me. Ooh, that's cute. Let go. Get a blue butterfly. And then we'll put that aside. And then we'll grab purple. Let's do this one purple. Test out these colors. Purple butterfly. That's it. Just get ink all over yourself. Make a mess. So there's a purple one. And then let's try something fancy. We'll do a sparkly purple. Where in the heck did the lid of that one go? Really? Did you stick? There it is. Lids. Okay, let's see how this one turns out. We have a shiny purple. Glitter bug purple. Maybe I had it too wet. So it might not come off too great on brown. That's cute though. Little baby butterfly. And let's do this dark color. Let's try this one. Ooh, that one really didn't turn out. I probably got it too wet. Okay. don't have a pencil up here. Let's do hmm. Leave you dry. And let's see what else. Gosh, this weight is so much fun to play with. Really shows up. Okay. Let's see this one over here. That dry. Back over this accent. And then amount of yellow paint. Might not turn out, but that's okay. Take this. Take this out of here. Put that back. Let this dry. See what I can do to fix this. No, fix this. I'm giving out the pattern I wanted. Rooney, where's my puppy? I hear you, my baby. I like it. My little painted flowers. And then this here, I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. Hmm. Let's see my little sponge. I'll probably make this a mess, but I'm gonna play anyways. Just because I can. That looks cute. Okay. This will be my little dotted creature. Um, these are dry. Finally, these are dry. So I can tuck these back in. I really like this one. So cute. I like that one too. Okay, what can I draw to use up in my green and white paint? In maybe there's some things I can color to use it up. So we'll set these aside until they dry. And I think I might use some of the white paint on this picture here. Put those aside. That's what I'll use some of the white paint on. Just a smudge. And then be nice to have wee teeny little paint containers. What's the matter, Roan? To my puppy wuppy. These are ladybugs. So I'm going to give them some color. where everybody's at today. Everybody's hiding. Boy, it cooled down here in temperature. We had some hot, hot days. Then we get wonderful rain. And it cooled everything down today. Thank goodness. And we'll just color in these dots just a little blacker so they look like little ladybugs. Looks better. Alrighty. Let me pull up something else. I'm going to look at something real quick. Okay, let's see if we can do this on a couple. Need to use up some of my green. So we have ladybugs on that one. Let's try it with this one. Okay, I'm going to wing this. So we have skinny, point, go down, down. We make it round here. Then we do down like this, up, and then the other side, you go down, make a point, come back up. It's going to be funny. And then this way, this way. I didn't make it fat enough. And then up like this, and then back. And then down like this, down like this, and then over. This is going to look funny. These should have been straight down in. Oh, well. This is going to be hysterical. Okay. This is a poor excuse. Oh, shoot. Okay, here. And then here. And then. Oh, wow. That looks terrible. Because I messed up right here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this is funny. This is so funny. Oh my. Oh well. It looks like a palm tree, I think. That was different. Some of these trees look like cauliflower. I don't know. Let's see what this one turns out to look like. feathery look. And on the outside, we have that way. Very interesting. A little bit more green paint. may have looked a tad bit better with brown. I don't know, but I would sure like this green. Okay. So now that this is dry, go back in and do a little bit of repair. Looks a little better than what it did. And then this, what's that? Like one on a live stream, that's not nice. My hubby's being bad. So we have two types of trees. I should have colored this whole thing brown, and I didn't think to. Oh, that was fun. That was definitely fun. Something different. I got to play with something different. And then I'm going to take green to make it more. Give it some shade over here. I guess our granddaughter is counting down the days, Mike. She keeps asking Jade if it's Saturday. Did you hear me, Mike? Mike. Mike, I am live. Watch how you talk. No, you were nasty. I said our granddaughter is counting down the day. She keeps asking Jade if it's Saturday. So she can come. She's Saturday yet, Mom? Saturday yet, Mom? She's so excited about coming here Saturday. She's funny. Okay, so I think my other ones are dry. It was fun drawing trees. I haven't drawn, like, doodled. I need to practice doodling again for fun. This was fun, though. Ugh, I needed the relaxation. Wish I didn't have to waste that paint, though. But this is cute. I don't know how long it takes. I think it's like 10 minutes for acrylics to dry. Yep, that's dry. So I get to draw little doodads and little flowers. And we will let these dry. And I think I'm going to take and swap. Let me find my other one. So I don't have two trees. Here's my other one. Here we go. So we'll take this one. And then we'll use these two for the trees. We'll put this tree in the front of this one. And this tree in front of that one when they dry. Clean off my little paintbrushes. And the people who came in here tonight, I want to thank you for attending. This was fun. I got to do something different. Clean off my sponge. I don't know who got to stay here. The whole time, or if I scared you guys away. But thanks for the people who came, and I hope you guys have sweet dreams. So with that, you have a good night. Bye. Mwah.